Poll question, then I got to get to Jane Slater. She's very busy today.
Okay, you didn't say I couldn't do it, so I'm going to put it up. Who would you rather have, Dak Prescott or Russell Wilson?
Well, what team?
The Cowboys and the Seahawks. You're the Cowboys. And you could, let's say hypothetically, you could do this trade. This isn't, oh God, this is close to be reality.
No, this is clicks.
No. What, Mark Rogers called Adam Schefter and said the Cowboys
Why
or whatever.
are you yelling at me?
Because this is not clicks.
All right. Let me bring in Jane Slater. She doesn't deal with clicks. She is clicks. NFL Network reporter. You can follow her on Twitter at Slater NFL. All right, Jane, separate fact from fiction here. Can you?
I'm with you, Dan, and you know how this works. You've been doing covering the league long enough. You've been keeping an eye on the Cowboys long enough. Anytime you put the Dallas Cowboys in a headline, people are going to talk about it. And so we're talking about this because a report came out from Adam Schefter that he would entertain a trade if it was Dallas and the Cowboys. So, of course, now it's the offseason. We haven't heard a lot about this Dak contract. So now everyone's talking about it. But when I reached out to one of my team sources, they found it laughable. And that's because they are still trying to truly get this long-term deal done. And we're looking at the tag being somewhere around $37.7 million. We are going to probably hear something about that closer to that tag deadline of March 9th. And then they're going to have to clear some cap space by March 17th to start really effectively having those long-term discussions. And then they, of course, shut this thing down in June. I don't think he's heading for a third tag. They can still do that. That third tag is going to be somewhere in the market of $54 million, which is absurd. They could, of course, give him the non-exclusive tag. That gives them 5 days to match an offer from another team, and then possibly pick up 2 first-round compensatory picks. But the goal here is still to get him signed to a long-term deal. And why would they continue using these costly tags on him if they didn't feel like he was their franchise guy? And oh, by the way, last year's money was in the ballpark of Russell Wilson / Jared Goff type money. Now he's looking to be paid right behind Patrick Mahomes, a guy who's gone to the Super Bowl 2 years in a row. Dak hasn't done that yet. So they feel like it's been a respectable offer. His camp believes that he needs to bear what the market value is. And they feel like this deal should have gotten done 2 years ago. So your problems with money aren't our problems. It's about respect. So there still is no change from last year and years past, Dan. There has to be some give by both sides in order to get this done. But I truly feel like they want to get it done. And as I was told by a team source, it feels, and their tone kind of went up a little bit more productive. But there still haven't been a lot of meaningful conversations.